Namaste. I'm Jane, and I'll be guiding you through a short sequence for tight hamstrings. We have tight hamstrings for a number of reasons. It can be from our seated lives, sitting so much, or it can be from activities like jogging, hiking, biking. And there are many reasons why it's important to keep our hamstrings open. So many reasons. One of the main ones is that they're more prone to injury when they're tight. They're more prone to being strained. They're also correlated with low back pain, things like plantar fasciitis. So without any further ado, we're going to be needing a strap or a stretchy band for today, and a blanket or a pillow for your head is what I would suggest. That's what I'm going to use. So come to lay on your back. We'll do a brief Shavasana, breathing into the hamstrings, 3 muscles that run down each leg from the sit bone, connecting into the lower legs. These are the muscles that bend our knee and extend our leg back. So let's take some deep belly breaths. With every exhale, we relax the hamstrings and all our body a little more. When you're ready, you can start to guide the right knee in toward your chest, and then we'll take our strap or our band, wrap it around the metatarsal, which is just below the toes of the right foot, and then give yourself a lot of strap. And you can actually wrap the strap around your wrist and hold 2 sides of the strap, because we're going to be taking the weight of the leg into the hands. So the leg is being totally held by the arms. We breathe into the leg to completely let it go, releasing the hamstrings, the quads, releasing the hip flexor. Feel how heavy the leg is. Shoulders relaxed, jaw relaxed. And now slowly start to draw the leg up with your awareness in the curve of your back. And notice when the curve of your back starts to want to flatten out. And please just stay right there, crawling your hands up the strap now so that your arms are straight. So we're going to bend the knee. So make sure you keep the tail down, and then pulling the toes back on the exhale as you send the heel high. 3 more like that. Inhale to bend. Exhale, send the heels high. The left leg can just be relaxed. After your 3rd repetition, just hold the knee straight, maybe a little micro bend, pulling those toes down. And we're going to start to internally and externally rotate the entire leg in the hip socket. So inhale the toes in, exhale the toes out. And now we're going to hold the toes out and take both straps with the left hand. And let's bring the right thumb into the right hip crease and slowly start to draw that right leg across the body. Breathing here. Feeling that stretch, relaxing the jaw, breathing deeply. Let's hold for 2 more breaths. And then we can slowly lower all the way down, coming into a twist for a few moments. If it's available to you, you can bind the big toe. 2 relaxing breaths here. Inhale to slowly come up through center. And let's switch hands on the strap, pull those toes back, and slowly guide the leg out to the side. Inhale, we come back through center. Release the strap. Bend the knee in. and then exhale to release the right leg to the earth. Taking 2 breaths here, just noticing anything you feel, anything different in that right leg as opposed to the left leg. And then when you're ready, let's come to the other side. So strap goes around the left metatarsal. And if you like, you can wrap it around your wrists. So you're holding each side of the strap with a different hand. And then lower the heel towards the front of the room so that you can release it. It's being held by your arms. The leg gets heavier with that each exhale as you pull those toes back. So a completely relaxed hamstring with toes flexed back. 2 more breaths. And then slowly start to draw that leg up. Remember, all your awareness in the low back. As soon as it starts to press into the earth, you stop. Crawl the hands up, pull the toes back. Inhale, we bend the knee, pulling the toes in. Exhale, send the heel high. As you pull the toes back. 2 more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, bend. Last one, pull those toes back. And now rotation. So inhale to toes draw in, exhale, toes draw out. But it's the whole leg that's turning in the hip socket. Close your eyes and breathe into that hip socket. Now leave the toes internally rotated. And you're taking both straps, externally rotated, and you're taking both straps with the right hand. Let's take the left thumb into the left hip crease and then draw that left leg across the body. Really gentle here. It won't come far because this hip's going to want to lift off. And just breathe into sensation. A couple more breaths. And then slowly let the leg with control come all the way down, so you are actually lifting this hip off now. We're just going to stay here for 2 breaths, twisting the spine, releasing any toxins. And then inhale, we come up. And exhale, switch hands, so your left hand's holding the strap. So your right hip stays down. You might want to put your right hand on your right hip to remind you. Pulling those toes back. Breathing. Last breath. Inhale, we come back up through center. Release the strap. Bend the knee. Release the left leg down to the mat. And spend a few moments here if you have the time. Just breathing into sensation, feeling the prana entering the space you've created in these beautiful hamstrings. Thank you for joining me in this practice. Namaste.